Hey guys, another week, another game dev vlog. Now this week is going to be a little bit different. I did what I've talked about doing for a little while, and this week I recorded my vlog throughout the week. So every single day I recorded some clips. So in just a moment we're going to get into that. Now this week was definitely pretty productive. It was definitely a busy week, that's for sure, as you'll see in the next clip. So I think I don't really have any more to say right now. I'm gonna let you guys watch all the stuff from throughout this week. So yeah, I'll see you on the other side. Let's go. Hey guys, well it's Sunday right now, and I'm actually still editing today's vlog. It's 5:40 p.m. right now, so it's getting a bit late. I'm about to get supper, but I just got done recording a video with Alex's Minecraft survival episode, so I'll have a link down in the description for that, so if you want to check that out, you can. But anyway, I'm going to get back to editing this video and get supper here soon, so probably nothing more today. Wait till tomorrow for our next little bit, I guess. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Alright, bye. Well, now it's Monday. I got my video up last night, so today I've been working on Rotate, and it's just afternoon today, and I guess I can show you a little bit of what I've got so far. Here you go. Give me a second. This is some of the code. So the game looks like this. Well, I drew some blocks around. That's all that I showed in the GIF, but now I can actually rotate everything, as the name implies. There has to be pretty good rotation stuff. Anyway, this system was actually in place in the old version of Rotate, but now with the changeover to new Frost engine, I'm recoding the game, and the new system works as intended. So there's a lot more I want to start on, even just today. Like starting on the physics of the player movement and such. I'm gonna get a whole player in there that I can move around. I might record a little more later today, show that. And as I said in the last video, I want to have the player physics in place by the end of this week, so I'm gonna be trying for that. And yeah, anyway. Alright, I've worked a little bit on the player physics. I'll show a little bit real quick. Here is I can move around the player. It just floats around, and some information lights up about the tiles. It may look a little confusing right now, but it's all part of the process of getting this all figured out, so that there's a lot of stuff left to do, but I'm coming up with some interesting ideas. I'm writing on my desk some stuff I don't think you can really see. But yeah, I should have some more interesting stuff to report on tomorrow, but I think that's going to be it Monday. So anyway, hey guys, well now it's Tuesday afternoon at 3:45, and I've actually got the collisions working properly. I don't have the platforming physics, so there's no gravity or anything, but I do have this working. Here you go. That is the screen. Let me boost brightness just a little. Alright, and I can move around the player with the arrow keys, and I collide with these things. Now, I don't like automatically walk up the stairs or anything. That'll be added when I can actually jump around and all that. But everything else appears to be working nicely. And I completely changed the way that I'm handling the collisions. I was trying to do something a little more complex and advanced with going based on normals of line segments and all that. But I decided to actually simplify it and model it after some of the stuff I was doing with Blockworks. And I actually figured out some pretty good methods that were really simple to implement. So, so far it's going pretty well. The next thing to do will be to implement the actual platforming. That will require a few other things to set up, but other than that, everything's going pretty well. Alright, well now it is Wednesday evening. I almost said Thursday. I haven't done a whole lot today. It's been pretty busy around the house and all that. I have a bunch of things to do. But I have gotten a little work done on Rotate. Now I implemented gravity, and I can now walk up the stairs, and I can also jump around, so it's starting to feel a bit more like a platformer. Now when I go down the stairs, it kind of hops around a little bit because it doesn't stay stuck down onto the stairs, which makes it a little tricky to do platforming because sometimes you can't jump when you want to. Now I can still actually edit the level, add things for me to run into, so if I walk up the stairs, yeah, I get caught right there, and all that good stuff. I can also add platforms for me to jump onto, and all that good stuff. So you can see that the grid is highlighting the colliders around the blocks, and all that good stuff. So I need to do a little more work, refine some stuff. Player stuck to the stairs, you see it kind of up and down. And then add acceleration, deceleration, keep track of time in a better way with physics timestamps. But other than that, everything is coming along nicely. Now, some of the stuff I've also been working on today has been preparation for that other project I mentioned that me and Alex were doing. Actually, Alex is right here. And this project that we're working on, well, I mentioned that it's unlike anything we've shown anyone before, and that's because, yeah, it is a little bit different. Not a whole lot of people know this because we don't really talk about it publicly, but me and Alex actually like to experiment with filmmaking. We like to try to make movies and all that. And we've done some private projects in the past, things that we watch just with our family and such, but not stuff that we've released publicly. Well, now we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be making a very short chase thriller, I'll announce that much, and we're going to be releasing it to YouTube. Probably by the end of this month. We're planning on actually filming it tomorrow. We're going to be going to a location and shooting potentially the whole thing tomorrow, if we can. So, it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Anyway, I think that's going to be about it for today. So, onwards to Thursday. Well, I'm at Kosai right now, and we are filming the thing I was talking about yesterday. We just got all the stuff done outside, outside the building. Now we're about to shoot everything inside the building. We just took a break for lunch and all that. Also to just take a break from running around so much. You'll understand when you see the film what I mean by that. But yeah, I mean, I even mentioned yesterday it's a chase short, so we're running just non-stop. So it's been interesting. So far going relatively smoothly, going a little slower than I'd hoped, but within parameters. So anyway, we're just going to keep going and see what we can get next. But other than that, I don't think I have anything to say right now, so let's get going. Alright, well, it is Friday morning. I didn't do any more vlogging yesterday. I kind of intended to when we got back, but I was just way too tired. But I did manage to get the shots that we got yesterday edited together. It was 31 shots that we got. There were 6 shots, 3 at the beginning, 3 at the end, that there weren't the correct locations for there at Kosai. So potentially today, but it may be later depending on how the weather is in this match yesterday, we're going to be going to a nearby park to get those last 6 shots. But overall, the whole thing is coming together well. I mean, you can see kind of the timeline on my screen a bit. That's me doing a vault over a wall. But yeah, you can see all the shots in the timeline right there. Yeah, it's coming together. We need 3 shots for the beginning, 3 for the end, and then any other editing to do. We're also trying to figure out the music. I got kind of a temporary track in there right now. We'll figure out that and all that good stuff. So anyway, that is that. Today, depending on what happens, we might be filming the rest of that, or either way, I'm going to be spending some time working on Rotate. I want to get a couple more things in, that way tomorrow I can finish up, well, actually start on the rotation and everything, make it where the player can fall depending on which way you're rotated around, the collisions adjust for all that. So I wouldn't be able to get to that tomorrow, so I'm going to try to get everything else done today with acceleration, deceleration, physics time steps, and sticking to the ramps so that you don't bounce around. Anyway, this stuff is coming along nicely, but I'll see you later. Hey guys, well, it's Saturday afternoon, actually a little later. It's 4:25. But I did manage to get the stuff done yesterday. Well, a little carried over to this morning. I got where your player sticks onto the stairs so you don't hop down them. I've got the system moved over to the physics time steps so that it ticks at a reliable speed. And I've got acceleration, deceleration. Now, some of the parameters may be tweaked a little bit. The system for keeping the player stuck on the stairs, I think it's working properly, but there's a chance I might run into some issues with it later on. I'm not too confident about it, but for all I know, it's working perfectly. So, but today I've also got most of the simple stuff in the rotation working, and I'll show you what I mean by that. This is the game. So, you see, when I go to walk down the stairs, you now do not hop down the stairs, you just go down smoothly, so that's nice. Also, you may notice that the player speeds up and slows down, so it feels a lot better to jump around and walk around and all that good stuff. Now I can still place blocks and all of that, so if I walk over here, jump onto here, everything's working as intended, and now I can actually rotate. Well, yeah, you see what I mean. It's not quite done yet, but most of it works. I've got where the system for sticking the player onto the stairs adapts depending on your rotation, but obviously the player's rotation doesn't change, so yeah, that's that. But I can rotate around. Now it plays well. The controls are not backwards or anything. It all works as intended, other than the fact that you're on your side. So once I get that fixed, almost everything will be working. The only thing that's kind of buggy right now is sometimes when you're on the stairs, I don't know if it's gonna happen. There, I don't know if you can tell. The player is actually sometimes, yeah, it's jittering up and down 1 pixel, but I don't know if you guys can see that. But it's something I'll be looking into fixing. So anyway, I think that is going to be it for today. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I guess I'll see you right now. Alright, so we're back now. It is Sunday the 15th, and now actually today we're about to go shoot the last 6 shots for our film, because like the weather right now, it's pretty cloudy right now, as you might be able to tell from the lighting, so that's gonna cut perfectly with the shots that we got at Kosai. So we're about to go finish that. Actually, once I get done with this video, we'll be starting to get ready to go. Shouldn't take too long. And also today I'm going to continue working on Rotate, and also finish the rough cut of our film, just get the new stuff that we'll be shooting today in there, and see how it all fits together. And then throughout this week, I want to continue work on Rotate like crazy. I want to get some serious work done. I'd like to get the player graphics and animation in, so actually a proper like human being, not just this blue box. So I have a character from the concept art, which is pretty much final, but I haven't done any animation or anything with it. So should look pretty interesting seeing it come to life like that. So also throughout the week, I'm going to be refining things with rotation, doing any bug fixes for the jitter on the stairs, all sorts of things like that. Also, I'll add spikes that kill you and restart the level. I'll make where you can restart manually. I will continue work on making the editing of the level a separate thing as an actual level editor, because if I need it to actually make levels for the game, I might as well actually implement it into the game so people can make their own levels. Also add some replayability to the game, so people will continue playing the game after they've completed the story. So anyway, in next week's vlog, obviously you'll get to see what I do throughout this next week. I'll come up with an exact list of things that I want to get done on Rotate. And there's the potential that we might actually be able to release our film by the end of this week. I'm not sure, it depends. Everything seems to be actually going pretty smoothly, so we may actually be able to get it done by then, which would be great because it gives me more time to focus the entirety of my time on Rotate. Because like if we did get it out by the end of this week, then that would mean for the next few weeks I'll be working just on Rotate. Oh, and speaking of weeks, as of now, on my current plans for Rotate, I have 5 weeks to finish the game. That's the idea. So that's what I'm trying for. But anyway, I think this is going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, let me know down in the comments below, leave a like, and definitely subscribe for more content from me in the near future. So yeah, I'll see you around.